Hi, what's going on, guys? It's Almond. Welcome back to another Wizard101 video. In today's video, I want to go over the changes to the Scroll of Fortune. And I think it's a pretty big change in my opinion, right? It's a step forward in the right direction. It's something that I've just genuinely been asking for literally a year since the Scroll of Fortune has been out. I've had previous videos talking about this, and I'm glad that they finally implemented it, right? It's going somewhere, right? It's not perfect. Obviously there's some nitty-gritty stuff that I wish that they would add into the Scroll of Fortune, and I want to talk about all those things because I feel like it should be talked about. Not many players are really talking about it, and I still think the whole Scroll of Fortune thing needs a big revamp in some sort of way. So if you do enjoy this type of content, be sure to leave a like, subscribe, all that type of stuff. And if you guys haven't, also join the Discord down below. I'm going to be doing some stuff in there later down the line, so I would definitely join. So when it comes to the Scroll of Fortune, the only way to actually, get tiers or even progress on the Scroll of Fortune is you have to do the event that is listed at the time. So the things that are infinitely progressible is Beast Moon. The reason being is Beast Moon doesn't have a cap on points. You keep going and going and going, and it's essentially like an infinite point system. If we compare it to Spiral Showcase, you're limited on how much points you can get. There's only a finite amount of points that you can get for Spiral Showcase to get your key or whatever. These points contribute over to your scroll. And I have plenty of experience with the scroll, especially since I did that one time where I had like 7 scrolls done. That was so much Beast Moon. I wouldn't recommend it to some people. Some people enjoy Beast Moon, right? I personally, I don't hate it. I don't like it. I'm just like there, if I have to do it for points, I have to, right? But I wish there's some other ways that you can get points. The only ways that you can get points are whatever the current event is, and that's it. So if it's either Spiral Showcase, or if it's Beast Moon, or if it's Decathlon, just one of those other ones. There's plenty of like the other ones that are similar to Spiral Showcase, but you're limited. You're capped on how many points you can get. While Beast Moon is the one that you want, people are always excited for, just because you can keep farming points from there that contribute to your scroll. I really still wish that they added some sort of daily system in here, like keep your current event going, right? You have 3 options here, of course. So of course I would say they usually, what they do is like if this is ended, it would be moved down one, and then whatever the current event is, it would be in the middle. So if it'd be Beast Moon, Decathlon, and then whatever's ending over here, they just put ending. What I think they should just do instead is add another option that says daily quests or weekly quests. It's something I've still asked for, and it's just an easy way of getting points, because it's forcing players to play Beast Moon or Decathlon for their scroll is still, I don't think, a viable thing. Not everyone wants to do Beast Moon, not everyone wants to do Decathlon, right? People just maybe like want to hop on for the day and just literally get some points and hop off. Almost every battle pass system, I can go to like almost any game, whether it be Call of Duty, whether it be Fortnite, whether it be Honkai Star Rail, Genshin, all these other games that have battle passes implemented in them, even Apex, for example. Like all those games that have a battle pass system, they have daily quests, they have weekly quests, right? And the weekly quest contributes to a story, or it might just be just basic points to just get you up in the Scroll of Fortune. I still believe we need something like that. How you would implement that and the ways of what quests and stuff like that you would add is just up to the developers. Daily quests can be something like just fighting a mob, or have like a daily repeatable quest that you can do. I know we have the daily assignment person in Ravenwood, but maybe have something else for the battle pass. Maybe like defeat a certain mob, or it scales depending on your level, of course. Like, of course, if you're at level 1, you're not going to get a Chrysalis quest, right? Or like if you're at level 15, you're not going to get a Novus quest to go defeat a mob, of course, right? But it would scale with your level, and I think something like that would be interesting, or some type of weekly quest or something like that, or maybe add a repeatable, like such as, oh, go do a key boss this week. Like that would be something very easy. It's something repeatable. Anybody can go do a key boss, right? Defeat a certain amount of key bosses maybe, or use a gold key 1 time, or use a gold key 5 times, kind of get the player base to use their keys, or I'm just tossing out suggestions, right? But the weekly quests and daily quests could be anything. It just really comes down to the developers, right? But I think that would be a better way of introducing a new way of getting points for the Scroll of Fortune, right? What I do appreciate that they did add is the whole advancing system. What this is basically this would tier you up, and basically think of it as a tier system. It's something I asked for, and I'm glad that they added, right? I have no complaints at all about this tier system. If you want to go all the way to tier 9, if you're still at tier 1, you want to go all the way to tier 9, it will cost 12,480 scroll fortune, or to 12,480 crowns to advance in the Scroll of Fortune. So for example, I'm going to do it here. As you can see, would you like to advance in the Summer Scroll of Fortune for 12,000 crowns? Yes. And just like that, it finishes all of them. What I kind of think, even though it's nearly perfect, right? I think it should be decreased amount to the amount of how far you're into that tier. I don't know if that's already applied. For example, if I'm almost done with tier 1 and I'm 1 away, right? Like let's say I'm like right here and I'm 1 away, I think the crown cost should be decreased 100%, right? Other than that, I think the tier system fine. Yes, you still have to, of course, buy the scroll. So you're paying 7.5k on top of the tier skips. So you're buying the battle pass or scroll fortune, whatever you want to call it, and then you're also paying for the tier skips. Maybe give people a discount. That's also another thing, right? They could give players a discount, like, hey, if you have the pass and you use your tier skips, you get a discount. Some sort of way, right? To kind of entice the player of buying it. But most likely, if someone's using the advanced system to tier up, they're gonna buy the battle pass as well. They're also gonna buy the scroll fortune. They're not just gonna tier up and just be like, oh, hey, I just want this housing item, right? And that's it. So that's, other than that, I think that advanced system is literally almost perfect. It's just missing some things, right? Some little gripes. Other than that, I think for the Scroll of Fortune, I think daily quests would be nice, weekly quests. I don't want to be forced to do Beast Moon. That's the only reason I wanted a tier system where you can skip. And that's the only reason behind it, because I do not like forcing myself to play content that I shouldn't have to, right? That's it, right? If they had some other options, right? Yeah, people can argue there's Spiral Showcase Almond, there's Pet Promenade, there's all this other stuff. You can't finish the scroll only relying to those things. It literally forces you to either play Decathlon or Beast Moon, games that, you know, not everyone will enjoy. Like it really just comes down to personal preference still. But I think the big change that they do have to add it for sure is adding weekly and daily quests, so it's repeatable. And that just by doing weekly and daily quests, you can be fine. If, like, for example, if we have a certain amount of days, and if you do the daily and weekly quests, by the time the time period is ended, you should be able to finish the pass or get relatively close, right? Like if I get to the last page just from doing daily and weekly quests, I think that's fine, right? So then at least someone can just grind from 1.8k to 3.1k, right? At least it got you halfway through the pass, and I still think that's still good too. It doesn't have to take you all the way to the end. Like at least if you want me to still play Beast Moon and Decathlon, I think that's okay. But I wouldn't expect daily and weekly quests all take you all the way to the max battle pass, because then not many people would play Beast Moon and Decathlon for the scroll. I know people still play it because it's a repeatable game. It's side content, yes, but not everyone wants to do that. So that's just my opinion when it comes to that. But overall, good change. Some changes that need to be changed. You guys let me know in the comments below what you guys want to see to the Scroll of Fortune. I think it's so far good. I don't think they really need to add anything else to the scroll. I think the scroll is okay how it is with the emote, the gear, the teleport. The jewel stuff is fine too. It's just really just Kroger jewels that they just toss in here, if I'm being completely honest. But I think I guess the last thing I would say for the scroll is maybe just making it so the emote is transferable. It's still annoying that you can't have this on all your characters, because I'm forced to, like, let's say I want to have this on all my characters. You're forcing me to buy it on all my characters. Same thing with the teleport. I think they should introduce a system where I can just, hey, if you have this on one character, it goes on all your characters, or if it's count wide. I hate buying 7 scrolls. I hate buying multiple scrolls. I'm sorry, that should not be a thing. It really should not be. I guess if you, for the other resources that you get from the pass, I can understand. But some of this stuff is not transferable, such as Lunari and the emotes and the teleport effect. And there's some other things that you can't transfer as well. So later down the line, I do want to see those changes implemented. So an ideal scroll of fortune to me would be having the ability to transfer all this stuff between characters, fixing the whole cost, give people a discount on the advancement system, on tiering up, if you have the battle pass. So, you know, it gives people an incentive. But most likely if you're advancing, you're going to buy the whole tier up system, or buy the whole scroll as well. And then on top of that, having a daily and weekly quest system, so I don't have to last minute grind Beast Moon or grind Cathlon, right? It's just not it. Other than that, that's it for the video, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. Be sure to leave a like, subscribe, all that type of stuff. Also check the previous video if you haven't. I did do an immune build, which is pretty insane. I took a lot of time out of my day to get that all set up for you guys. You guys let me know in the comments below on that video if you guys like it or not. And also join Discord if you guys haven't. More content coming out soon. I will do some extra videos coming out soon as well, so be on the lookout. Other than that, that's it, and I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Peace out, guys.